Hey, listen, I just want to call out one person.
And I hate myself a lot.
But you're getting punched in the dick.
There needs to be more Street Shark references.
I say who?
That's funny as hell.
Welcome, everybody, to the Underqualified and the Overcompensated podcast. My name is Tyler, and I am your host for tonight. I am, of course, joined by my co-host, Rico. And,
It's your boy.
and I cannot stress to the internet enough how much I am happy to be joined by Rico. Rico, say hi to the internet.
Hello, internet. I'm here. Kenny, my guy. Haven't seen you in forever, my guy. Hope you're doing well. I'm here to make Tyler look less white with my extremism in the background.
Extremism? Oh, if that's not foreshadowing, I don't know what is. We are, of course, joining you at the slowest news cycle.
So, God.
I was talking to Rico earlier today, right? And I said, do we want to even have a show?
I know.
Because what do we talk about?
Nothing. You know, why can't there be like two lesbian pandas at the zoo anymore? Whatever happened to those type of situations?
I think there's lesbian pandas at the zoo and no one's covering it.
No one's covering it. I'm sorry. I guess the lesbians are old news. Sorry, lesbian pandas.
You hear me, lesbians? You're old
You hear me,
news.
lesbian pandas? I'm here for you. But not the media. The media has forgotten all about you.
So, Rico.
Yep.
What would you like to talk about first?
I mean, let's
So let's think about this. You and I talked last 2 Saturdays ago, right?
Yeah, like 2 Saturdays ago.
And we were like, oh, we're gonna catch up, and we haven't seen each other in so long.
Yeah, we're flirting with being LGBT bi-weekly.
Yeah, correct. And then the world collapsed on itself like a fucking black hole.
Hell yeah, Tyler for speaker, baby.
I'm for it. Well, we're gonna get to that.
We'll get there.
We'll get there. And then the world collapsed on itself.
Cats and dogs living together. Everyone, regardless of colors and Nazi or religion.
First of all, I don't think anyone but you and I understand the cats and dogs living together reference.
Kenny gets me.
So the three of us enjoy it. That's great.
Yeah.
This
is a hard subject.
Do we want to talk about Israel?
I think we should talk about the situation as a whole, and as we discussed prior to the episode, we don't really have a pro-Israel or pro-Hamas, even though everyone's taking a side. Like, this is the civil war between the Avengers. You're either team Iron Sheik or team fucking
anybody else. I don't understand. Did you say Captain Hanukkah?
Yeah, I love that dude.
He was my favorite.
He was a favorite.
Right?
How does the menorah stay lit when you throw it? I don't get it.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
But it always does. So, honestly, like, Rico and I were talking about this. And we're like, what do we want to talk about when it comes to Israel?
Beer spilling all over my floor?
That's fair, too.
Fucking Yinglings.
And I think Rico and I are on the same page when it comes to Israel. Mm-hmm. And so from our conversation earlier today, we didn't want to attack the internet and just be like, why the fuck aren't you blindly supporting Israel? It was a terrorist attack. Shut the fuck up. Blah, blah, we didn't want to do that.
No.
But, correct me if I'm wrong, Rico.
I will if you're wrong.
Do we not both think like that?
that a sovereign country was attacked by religious idealists
Terrorists. I am so tired. I listened to a podcast earlier today, and they talked about Hamas militants. Why are you talking about them like that? They're
militants,
terrorists,
soldiers, freedom fighters. Poor Mia Khalifa got fired from all 10 of her jobs.
oh, that's right. She did put some shit out on the internet.
Oh, she said film that shit sideways to the freedom fighters.
Good for you, Mia.
That was a bad move. Unless you go to Stanford, Harvard, any Ivy League school, any place where socialism and mind viruses take effect, Kenny's coming in. No, they are terrorists. You heard it here.
So here's where I would like to not be like my character, and I would like to ask the internet, how are they not terrorists?
Right.
It's
weird we're in a weird situation. And it is interesting to me in a aspect of the people, a lot of the people who are your Greta Thunbergs who are posting up.
Oh God, she actually said something, didn't she?
She did. Apparently, that autism squid thing or octopus is a sign of some bullshit. I don't know.
Because the leftist ways. I don't mean to get off on political, but that's the thing. There's the Black Lives Matter. It's the Greta Thunberg. And they all have to align, right?
They do.
This is a terrorist attack. This is 9/11 against Israel. Am I wrong?
With paragliders.
If I'm wrong, tell me.
So 9/11, I think, had significantly less rape, and
it did have, but yes.
And murdering of babies.
That's the worst thing you could tell me, because you're correct. But it was designated for civilians.
Yes.
So was this, correct?
Correct, because they went in and decided to attack a fucking peace fest, which had Palestinians, a peace rave with Palestinians and
the Electronic Fest.
Yeah. Yeah, and it was they didn't even go after they went for what everyone goes after these days, soft targets. They knew no one there would have the ability to fight back, and that's where we're at these days.
That's what a terrorist attack is.
Soft targets.
So that's what I don't
be a soft target.
It's when we talk about when I
have armor,
when I tune
have
in,
guns,
and I listen to the Washington Post podcast, and they talk about Hamas militants. They're not militants. They're terrorists.
They are.
They are specifically targeting civilians. And that's what I don't understand. Help me understand, internet. Why are you at different places around this country, around America, having pro-Hamas? I am not talking about Palestinian.
No.
Pro-Hamas rallies.
It's happening. There's literally what happened.
If in September 12th, 2001, someone was like, free Al-Qaeda or something like that.
From the land to the sea, Al-Qaeda will be free.
Exactly. You would be murdered on the spot. Like you're the reason why New York sewers smell bad. Because you're dead.
There was such a solidarity after 9/11. You had to be there. The young people, they won't know it. They'll only hear about it in stories. But there was such a solidarity after 9/11. And maybe this, because this didn't happen on our soil, it happened in a foreign country.
That's why. Because it didn't happen to us.
Yeah.
Right? And it happened to one of our allies. And I think if most people, like, if people look at the history of, one, the Jewish people, and two, the history of Israel, the very short history, the 65, 70 years of Israel, right? And you're like, oh, okay, I get it. But if you don't look at that, and you go, oh, the Israelis are the terrorists, and I just can't fathom the thought process. I can't. I would love for someone to contact me over Facebook or Instagram, or I'm not on Twitter. I am on Threads.
You disgusting leftist. Why would you leave even the leftists left Threads? Because they decided it was way too moderated for them to even post basic shit.
It's so weird. It's a very weird. It's such a weird environment to live in.
Kenny's saying they can't play with the big boys. And how many times have they tried to have that peace with them?
Mm-hmm.
They are beyond peace. They are definitely beyond peace. And Israel is like,
people are still asking. They're like, oh no, Israel needs to back off, give Gaza back to Palestine, which Palestine gave their governing rights up to Hamas
10 years ago. And there hasn't been an election since. That's the Pelosi playbook. You get power and you stay in power.
I just can't understand. I can't understand. You've been running the Gaza Strip since 2008.
It's wild, man.
We talked about this. I don't want to get too much into the Israel thing. I'm going to be very. I contributed money to Israel. I gave them $100.
Hey,
because
not shekels, just dollars.
I gave them $100 US dollars. I don't know what that.
You can throw some shekels. All right.
I don't know what that turns to. In Fiddler on the Roof money. See, everybody gets it here on the Uno show. But goddamn, I can't believe it when people are just like free Palestine, and I was like, are you fucking stupid? Are you fucking stupid?
I'm honestly more taken aback by the division of just the young people in our country that are not they're not really doing anything with their lives. They're looking towards the next thing to scream on the internet.
Yep, that's exactly it. They're not doing anything, so they're looking forward to do. Yep.
Sorry. Queers for Hamas? Are you guys fucking stupid?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You are the great Satan to them. You are not impressing them by going out there with a sign, queers for Hamas, chickens for KFC, taco shells for Taco Bell.
Hamas loves you, right? In America, right? And it's that. But the moment you touch foot in their country, they'll slaughter you.
Woo. You represent the great Satan you're fighting. You are a touchdown in their religious war.
Yep.
What the fuck are you doing?
They don't know. They don't know.
They're just jumping to the next fucking thing, and they'll do fucking 10 dances to save fucking Hamas on TikTok. God, anybody, just get off fucking TikTok. Get the fuck off TikTok. You are becoming stupid, and you are making the people around you stupid by being on TikTok.
I've never been on it. Whenever somebody talks to me and they're like, oh, I saw this on TikTok, I was like, we're done with our conversation.
Speaking of TikTok, Cody, I don't know. He's fighting the war, I guess. I don't know. He's somewhere. He's scrolling. He's scrolling through TikTok right now.
Yeah, he's fighting the fucking Chinese. So, Israel. We're done.
Israel. Yeah. We're just waiting for war. We're waiting for war.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. That's what we are all waiting for.
Do I have the
Be deployed.
I don't have that anymore, huh? These whatchalits are not representative of under banners. Oh, I have so many banners.
Oh, yeah. These views are not representative of the American Army and
blah 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 blah. I'm good with war. My son did some like leftist shit yesterday. He was like, "We don't like war." I was like, "Boy, if war wasn't a thing, I wouldn't have a job."
Yeah,
give me some war.
Shut the fuck up.
I'm about to kick that little dude out. Take your leftist view someplace else.
You birdie motherfucker.
Constantly, when your sister wants candy, you want candy, or it's not fair. Goddamn socialists.
So, speaking of government.
Yes.
The Republicans.
Oh, the Republicans, boy. Here we are back again. Matt Gaetz over the top rope with the steel chair. Speaker McCarthy's face. Speaker McCarthy, he's over the top rope. We don't know if he's going to get back up. Oh, who's that coming down the ramp? It's Jim Jordan. And then he got smacked in the face multiple fucking times. Because why, Tyler? Because why?
Because the Republicans. I don't know if I've ever seen a party implode on itself so hard as we're watching right now.
And over. They're fighting for
right now. You have a president who is terrible.
Oh
right?
God.
He's
Did you
terrible.
see Mr. Halloween mask on the plane?
We don't like him. He's very bad at delivering messages and all that stuff. And you can't get out of your way. If I'm the American public, I'm never voting for a Republican.
They are just stepping on their own dicks.
I'm not voting for a Republican. I'm a Republican, and I don't want to vote for a Republican. Unless that Republican's name is Tyler Christian Firth, I'm not voting for him.
I got the top billing, baby. Tyler for speaker. Enrico for president. Hell yeah, brother.
That's fucking terrible. I'm embarrassed.
Oh, it is embarrassing.
I'm embarrassed to identify as a Republican. And all of them should be. And I don't think they are. That's the saddest part. I think some of them are going back to the constituents. Matt, what's his name? Matt. Oh, sorry. No. I'll fix it.
Matt Gaetz?
Yep.
What happened? What? All I can see is your wall and your forehead and your widow's peak. What happened? There we go. Fix your head space. What's happening here? There we go.
I don't want to.
Well, what do you want to say?
It's obviously you can't be like, I want to attack Matt Gaetz, because then people will be like, oh, we're going to physically attack him. And then I'll get sued. Matt Gaetz is a fucking retard. Period. That's it.
Okay.
On this little podcast that no one watches, I would like to put out that Matt Gaetz is a fucking retard. That's it. He's a fucking idiot. I'm embarrassed that we have the same political party.
It's a very interesting situation.
No, fuck it. What time is it?
It is currently 7:19 my time, 8:19 your time.
It is 8:19. It is 2019 my time, Central Time. I would like to announce that I am running for House Speaker.
Yeah.
Because I don't know if a lot of you know this. You do not have to be a member of the House of Representatives to be the Speaker of the House.
I didn't fucking know this. All of a sudden it came up when everybody's like, oh, they're going to get Trump in.
Yes, he's not. So you know what? Put me in charge. I'm honestly, I'm moving to Maryland next year. I'm already moving there.
They should be looking for people and not themselves. You are absolutely correct. Dan Crenshaw, I'm looking your way, making more money than fucking Pelosi on goddamn stock tips.
Nope. Put Tyler Firth there. And if I swear to God, if Matt Gaetz opens his fucking mouth, I'll punch him in his fucking throat.
You got 2 votes. Me and Kenny.
I think I have everybody's vote. Hello, America. The Republican Party has not been able to place a person in charge, and they're the next 2 people in line.
No.
Right?
Hakeem Jeffries has a better chance of being speaker at this point, and they're the minority.
Here I am. I'm angry. I will yell at a lot of people.
What's Bob Dole doing these days? Maybe he can be speaker.
Dead.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, he's dead.
You get that beer, Kenny.
Who cares? Because the Republicans don't give a shit. They're so terrible. I have never been so embarrassed to be a Republican as of right now. It's so terrible.
It's so bad. Last week, we both openly praised Nancy Pelosi and the Democrat Party for their ability to fucking toe the line and just get shit done.
Good for them.
It's fucking horrible. A lot of the shit they do.
Republicans, a Republican voted out the other Republican who was the Speaker of the House. Do we understand this? And then it hasn't been fulfilled because Steve Scalise and Jim Jordan, the 2 and the 3, have both been like, no thanks. I'm not dealing with this bullshit.
Well, I feel like Scalise gave up early. Jim Jordan went through like 3 votes, I think.
He should. I am disgusted. I am disgusted by the Republican Party.
It's pretty bad, dude. And you got your Marjorie Taylor Greens on X on Twitter. You wouldn't know this because you're on Threads.
I am on Threads. I'm not on that.
But she's openly calling for them to separate the party. Look at what's happening here.
To what? Are you going to be a libertarian? What are you separating?
No, she wants. She thinks that there's a Rhino party, and then there's the MAGA fucking party, and she wants to be a part of the MAGA party.
I can't wait. I'm putting it. It is.
What you doing?
21st.
Absolutely correct. Term limits should be a thing.
I cannot wait until Donald Trump is out of this fucking party. Because Marjorie Taylor Greene, all she's doing is fucking jerking off herself, and she's just like, "Oh, Donald Trump, whatever he wants to hear." Oh,
it's got to play to her base. If it didn't play to her base, she wouldn't give a fuck.
What's her base?
I don't even know. I don't even remember where she's from.
I don't even know where she's from. No one gives a shit. No one gives a shit about Marjorie Taylor Greene.
We all care about Lauren Boebert.
Yeah, because she's sexy as fuck.
Where the fuck is Marjorie Taylor Greene from? Marjorie Taylor Swift.
Because Boebert was in fucking whatever. I'm guilty. I think Boebert's sexy.
Of course. God. Do you have a pulse? Of course she is. She's from Georgia. She's from Georgia. She's a rep from the 14th district of Georgia.
Marjorie Taylor Greene?
Yep.
Stop it!
You know what? Now that I know that, Marjorie, you gotta chill out. You're not.
Oh,
Georgia's not doing great. Georgia's not doing great.
She can't stop herself. She's like, Biden isn't, or Biden. Obama's not a real president, and Obama died 14 years ago, and Joe Biden is bought off by the Iraqis.
I mean, he probably is. They just found like $200,000. He's taking like basically cash.
I saw that. Did you see that?
Yep.
You see that check?
Oh man, I thought it was for Corvettes.
You're right.
I'm being
serious.
serious.
My 1967 Corvette.
I thought it was for Manila folders from a filing cabinet. I'm being serious right now.
I have so much down the line for how shitty Joe Biden is as a president. I'm embarrassed to be a Republican.
Yep.
Embarrassed.
It's pretty bad.
The fact that it took how many votes to get Kevin McCarthy voted?
74. It was for like 2 weeks. Him shaking dicks and kissing penises and then to try to get the fucking House job.
6 months later, he's out, right?
That wasn't even 6 months. Jesus Christ.
No one has any idea what's going on. Steve Scalise, not. Jim Jordan, not. So what are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing as a Republican Party to do anything? And if I'm the American public, I'm going, I don't trust the Republican Party.
So rough.
And they're right.
Because as a conservative, you know not to trust the Democrats, but you know what they're going to do. As a conservative, you want to trust the Republican Party, but they can't even trust themselves.
I've never seen this. I've never seen it.
It's bad.
Who's in charge? This dude who's allowed to preside over the
doesn't trust any politicians.
The votes for the new president. And they can't.
So the internet, like, new conspiracy is that this is the framework that old Donnie T set up before he left. So that way they can halt the government.
No, this has been in place since Obama.
So you don't buy that scuttlebutt?
No, Obama.
This is the framework.
Obama was the most politically you against them president. 100%.
Who would you pick for speaker right now besides you?
Oh, me.
Just you. That's it.
Me. That's it. I do not believe in any of the politicos. That's not me. I do not.
It's bad.
You're not worth my time.
Sad. There's so much talk, but it's not a party. It's if it is the worst party. I've been to better quinceañeras.
Yes. I'm ashamed. I'm ashamed of the Republican Party right now.
Understandably. They just can't get it together. They can't just everybody's fighting to be the next Pelosi, somebody to have all the power.
That was
in
Kevin
fairness.
McCarthy. Kevin
McCarthy did nothing, though. What the fuck did McCarthy do?
You know what?
Give me something McCarthy did.
Kevin McCarthy passed a budget that kept the government funded.
Shut it down.
He made it so that you and I are paid for the next couple of months. And you know what he did?
I'll take the L.
He got fired. He got fired for it.
What a champ. But all the talk he did, he kept money in my bank account, which I appreciate. But like, what else did he fucking do? All the shit that he talked about becoming Speaker of the House, and he did nothing. I will say right now, impeachment does fuck all. But they were constantly, we're going to get in there. We're going to start the ball rolling on fucking impeaching Biden.
He did.
Did he?
Yes.
Did he though? What happened to it? Nothing. I don't think McCarthy did enough. So am I sad that he got fired? No, I'm sad that these motherfuckers can't get it together. All they got to do is find their Pelosi. Get the fuck together.
Yes, you're right. They do. The Republicans need to find their Pelosi, and I am that Pelosi.
I already got beer all over my second keyboard. You almost
Find
fucked
me.
up my first keyboard.
You cucks. I will destroy. And
Finish him.
"Oh, we need this person's vote." That's fine. Then put their little autistic child's head underneath a tire of a car and go like, "Oh, are we going to vote for this bill?" And they're like, "Yes, of course we will." And we're like, "Yeah, we will."
This is all a metaphor, of course. Everybody's used that metaphor before of autistic child under their tire.
Of course
of a car.
we will. We've all seen what's that Netflix show?
Which one? The one with the gay people or the one with the gay people?
Snixie.
Oh, the one with the gay people. House of Cards.
House of Cards.
Which is literally what we have. It's House of Cards, real life. Can't make this shit up. Obama's killing chefs.
Obama is killing chefs, honestly. I don't know why.
Got nothing on that.
Right?
That story disappeared. Like the Secret Service are involved. Hillary?
The meatballs were good. I don't know what to tell you. All right.
So what are you going to do? What are you going to do? You got to pick somebody that's not you right now.
Okay. So what do I want to do?
What are you going to do? Who are you going to pick? Who do you think? Who is the Republican Party's Pelosi? Is it Donnie? Could be Donnie.
No, it's going to be Donnie. That's the problem. And the Republicans can't get out of their own way. So we're about to nominate for president a person who can't win, right?
Why? Why can't he win?
He can't. Why?
Why?
Because he's going to be imprisoned in a Georgia jail cell.
He's not going to be imprisoned. Nelson Mandela was in prison, and he still became president.
First of all, let's stop comparing Donald Trump to Nelson Mandela.
I see no differences. I don't see color.
Okay, let's compare character.
Nelson Mandela, he had some mean tweets, I think.
You think so? I can't believe it. This was terrible. I'm so cold.
He had mean tweets from his prison cell. And then he became president. Boom. Bam. Donnie T is this generation's Nelson Mandela.
Right, we're done here. Right.
So give me somebody besides Trump then that could be the Republican Pelosi. Is it going to be Gates?
Because the Republicans are retarded. They're terrible. They don't know what they're doing. If Republicans were actually intelligent, they would back DeSantis, but they can't. They just want to get behind Donald Trump.
DeSantis fell apart though, dude. He is so great on a state level, but when he got to like just running for the primaries, he all of a sudden he went from having fucking the biggest cock in Florida. He got a little pee-pee on the main stage. little peepee.
Yes, because he's one of 50.
One of 50. Who the fuck else is running for the Republicans?
Fucking Donald Trump, who's a goddamn criminal. That's who. Are you kidding me? And you want to compare DeSantis to Trump? He's literally being charged in 5 different states.
They're all sham trials. You know this.
Shut the fuck up.
You're going to tell me Mar-a-Lago is worth $5.15? Fuck you.
I am the biggest Trump defender on this show, but I will not allow you to. I cannot say it. Like, I wish Donald Trump would just say, I'm backing out of the presidency of the United States.
He's doing it for us, Tyler. He's doing it for
us.
He's
doing it for himself. He's the most
he's not the hero you picked. He's the hero you deserve.
He is the Batman that we don't want. That's who he is.
The seats of orange. But who else do we have? We got Vivek. Vivek is running real hard for VP.
For what? So we can put advertisements on his goddamn forehead?
you got who else is fucking running? Who's the chick? Nikki Haley, right?
I like Nikki Haley.
They said she's having a resurgence. I haven't seen shit from Nikki Haley.
No, of course not. Because Donald Trump is occupying everything. And I wish Donald Trump would go the fuck away.
I don't know. I don't know. DeSantis is getting big dogged by fucking Vivek, though. Even if Donnie wasn't there, he's getting big dogged by Vivek. He is. He don't got the stroke on the main stage. He's doing amazing fucking things in Florida, handling life. There's fucking 2 states I'd live in right now. Goddamn Texas and Florida. Why?
Goddamn Texas. You don't want to live in Texas.
I do want to live in Texas. Texas is fucking great.
No.
Hell yeah. No. Hell yeah. I'm like right outside of war zone. As soon as they cross that border, I'm ready, boy.
I live in Texas. It's terrible.
Love me some Texas. This isn't where I want to be in Texas. I want to be closer, maybe further east than where I'm at right now. But God bless Texas. American by choice, Texan by the grace of God.
Listen.
You can't admit that Ronnie D isn't getting big dick by fucking Vivek? You know Vivek is deep in the guts.
I want to thank you all for watching and listening to the current podcast.
And listen to this guy.
He'd
rather he's doing what the Republican Party is yours. You'd rather close out than answer the question. Is Ronnie D getting big dick by Vivek or not? Simple question. Yes or no? Come on. I know you got it in you. Come on.
Rico?
Yep.
It was fun hanging out with you.
I guess we'll never know the answer to the question, people.
We'll never know.
I'm going to secretly record our conversation after this. We'll get the answer. All right. Good night, everybody. Thank you for watching and listening to the Underqualified and Overcompensated podcast. We love you, and good night.
Hey, listen, I just want to call out one person.
And I hate myself a lot.